Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. Welcome back to some more of our Northern Illinois Husky Dynasty. The first time in this dynasty that we are ranked number one in the country. Look at it all, and that is because Oregon lost their first game. We are 10-0. That also means if we win these, well, if we win these two, it doesn't matter. If we lose one, we're kind of in, so we have to win one of our last two to be in here. If we win this next game, though, we are definitely, likely, possibly, more than likely, playing in the Big Ten Championship. Let's look at the bracket, how it would be. It would be Fresno State and Notre Dame up in the top left. Otherwise, for us, we would have the bye week. It'd be Nebraska and UCF that would go through us. On the flip side, all the hard teams are on the bottom portion. Texas would face Michigan. Oregon would place NC State. We would have an easier way to a national championship in this. I mean, it would go through Nebraska and likely Notre Dame, which we have beaten this year. And then maybe Georgia. This is our way. If we can win this, we can do this. So Washington, let's take a look at them and see how we can actually do this. All right, Washington. Good speed here on the offense. It's led by the Woollyhand. Noah Woollyhand, the senior out of Menlo Park, California. That's why they're 6-4, but I need more skill players. Adam Mohammed, good speed in the halfback room there. Decent speed here. Tuffy Armstrong. MoMA here at 83, though. There's some decent speed back here. We'll have to play a lot of zone. Hope with that 85 speed is really good. There, tight end. On the line, very good offensive line besides the center. Which I would not be surprised if one of these guards were playing center. At left end, it is Clyde Pay and Bernhardt. So, okay pass rush. And the linebacking core is 81 speed, 82 speed, 77 from Couch, 86 here from Nagel. 91 speed in here. We could probably get some stuff over the top. All right. I think we can get some good stuff over the top, I think. So here we go. Last two games of the season. Our first one's going to start off against Washington at home. The stands are a-rockin'. Remember, there was seats in the house all over the place when we started this dynasty. And now you cannot see an empty seat in the house. Nothing but fun times here in Northern Illinois building up this school. We got our first goal, first in the nation. And we're on to our second goal, which is get a Big Ten championship this season. We're a better team on paper, but that doesn't necessarily mean much. Butcher, that's out the back of the end zone. Oh, actually, we'll catch it. Kneel it down, and here we go. Ricky Rousseau in the Heisman conversation. 28 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Let's have 14 rushing touchdowns on the year. We're going to start with the little end around in the backfield. On the outside, we will have the edge a little bit. Episode. I'm looking for another big day from him today. Whitaker here on the right side. No one's in the middle. I wanted to go to him over, and he wasn't there. But Whitaker was there. Going over the top, safety had the protection. Go on the ground. Front of the tight end. There we go. Chestnut, get me 5 yards to make this a little bit easier. I'm going to go for it here. He's here. Russo, good first down. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be one that we can't throw on the outside. Nope. But Mentor in the end zone. It's a good rushing touchdown. All right, Tuffy Armstrong will be coming out here trying to fight up against Cedric Block. 10, or actually 9 PBUs. And it's this formation. I hate this formation so much. That's why. If we do that, we just go into man coverage if we see that formation. Had me jumping, but Hilliard's there to make the stop. Oh, he's short! He's short! And there's Whitaker. And Whitaker. Look at Whitaker down. Big play. Justice Whitaker showing his dynamic speed. That big frame as well, picking up those extra yards. The Mentor up the middle. We are rocking. We are rolling right now. Owen, Chestnut, wide open in the middle of the field. Quick throw when he's coming out of the slant. And he's there all day long. I could have went to the other one, but let's see. A little end around here to Whitaker. If he can get the edge with his speed. And he will. Justice Whitaker touchdown. And the true freshman is still rocking today. Ever since we put him in and this offense has just looked better. He should have been in the offense to begin with. That's in there. All right, 2nd and 8. Big hit there by Maribel, but they're going to dump it out. Good block downfield. Let's see if we can get this man. Oh, that's the end of the first quarter. 14-0. End of first quarter. We are doing some work. We are doing some work. Little man coverage out here. Do some stuff. And as to Bo's backside, good play. Going there, and that's Gibson with a hand, and that's going to be a punt for Washington. And that's going to be on the ground, and we're going to give Washington a touchdown. Unfortunately, not much you can do. Line fails. Pretty much everyone is in the backfield. Right here. We can bully him. We did. We bullied him. Whitaker, big throw downfield. That 50-50 ball all day long. Ricky Rousseau, 3,000 passing yards this season. The most that he has had in his college career. And he breaks that mark with a deep ball to Justice Whitaker. So Lane here out of the backfield. We're going to do it. And Lane will have a touchdown. And just like that, it is 21-0. The Heisman stand. It's looking, or 21-7, I should say. Remember that fumble. It's not in my mind right now. I don't want to think about that fumble. But it's going to be 21-7. So we're going the outside, and we're going to cover that. I mean, the smart play there is stick to 83. It's kind of a delayed route. All right, rush out there. Marable. Easy play. All right, blitz. That's a big hit there. Pat Caps just took a shot. I was going to make a joke there, but I thought he was the receiver, but he was not. It's too easy. Too easy. Let's go to a cover 2 contain. Let's punch up. Block was in position to make a play. And there's Lane. Wide open there. Coming across the field. There's a good run. Mentor putting it on, doing what he needs to do. Oh, I love that. Has to be over the top. I think that was just weak coming out because he took a shot. Damn. Oh, damn. What a good blocking for that. Short. It is holding. It shouldn't be a safety because I'm hit at the 2. Okay. I should be on the 2 there because that is my forward progress. But that's not, because it's the start of a new tackle animation is why it's not. Jesus. All right, if he gets a first down, we'll start taking timeouts. I might start taking timeouts anyway. And that's picked. Vallejo will take that out. Probably not the smartest plan, but it is a pick. Whitaker here, wide open, touchdown. Oh my lord, he dropped it! Justice Whitaker just dropped the football. Oh, I thought he was going to catch it. Well, Whitaker dropped the football. Otherwise, it would have been inside the 10. All right, let's get this going. Let's get this. I mean, running back out of the backfield. It's a safe play. Gain of 5. Young's there with the sack. Let's show an A-gap blitz. Drop back into coverage. Hopefully none of these guys are in a... And DeBoe's there with the pressure, and that is a 3 and out. Let's go. I didn't know where to go. I should have just weaved inside that block and weaved back outside. There we go, mentor. Should have been something better there, but Kevin, oh well. Short pass, first down. Mentor, good run left side. Let's do a counter to Mentor right side. And that is a good one. I just got stuck on Whitaker. That should have been picked, to be honest. Can we get Whitaker here? Is this man coverage? It's not man cover. Check out of this. Let's give it to Mentor. Get this first down. All right, Russo. Smart play. Smart play. Nebraska is beating Ohio State down. Jesus. That Nebraska game might be a little difficult. The Bose is a little banged up. That might be depending. That's a good play again. Oh, that's a good one. Rousseau again sprinting it around. Whitaker though still with 9 targets. Jeez. Whitaker is just, the offense goes to him. And without Rousseau, I don't think this functions either. But it's not like we have a good backup. So I feel if he gets injured, we'll be fine. But he hasn't got injured, knock on wood. It's actually been an actual interesting. Got a little banged up in a couple of games, but not too bad. We're just forcing him to think in dot. Found a hole. All right, we're gonna start with a Whitaker handoff here. The outside. Mentor. Good run. Mentor with a good scamper there. 80 yards on the day. A 28-yard scamper though. Russo, that little put the foot in the ground type deal is just disgusting. Caught, but he has to come off his feet. Let's go, Justice Whitaker! Ooh. I'll take it. Silly play, but I'll take it. And there's Vallejo, his second pick of the game. And if we just keep doing this, score a touchdown, and that is going to be the end of this one. Good run by Mentor. Again, another 8-yard. Oh, we ran into each other. Ran into each other so they couldn't make a play on the football. Damn. Well, that doesn't help things. Not today. Hilliard is there all day long. Oh, he just couldn't rake it out of his hands. Ooh, big hit. Block followed 16 and not his own man. Can he force me out of bounds? All right, good run. Now this should actually, we'll take this into the morning. And that's a good first down, and that will allow us to run out a lot of this clock. You're gonna play me like that, I'm just gonna throw it downfield. Ooh, good punch out. Vallejo putting in some work. Okay. Would rather have just have the pick and just move on from there, but. And that's pick 2 sets, and that will do it. Stick a fork in them. Washington's done, and it is the 11th win of the season. The undefeated season is still going. We need to get the first down. I'm gonna call an audible here because I'm gonna go here underneath the Gallegos. I'll take this timeout. We get this first down, and that will be the end of this one. Good game today. Mentor has done absolute work for us. Great game. Justice Whitaker with over 200 yards receiving. You would have had even more if we didn't underthrow that pick. 234 in the air. He's just so much better than every other receiver we have on the field. He's faster, taller, bigger, stronger. All right, Russo, 379 all the day, 22 of 30, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And the rushing mentor, 104 on the ground, 15 carries, 1 touchdown. Russo has a touchdown as well. Did fumble, which turned into a touchdown for them. Justice Whitaker, 234, 9 receptions, 3 touchdowns. Lane, 66 and a touchdown. Whitaker also had 1 drop that would have been another touchdown. Roberts gives up a sack. Quintero has 12. Pretty good in the TFLs. For sacks, Young and Quintero share 1. 2 interceptions by Vallejo, 1 by Doucette. In the passing department for Washington, 23 of 34, 251, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions for Noah Woolleyhand. Rushing 64 yards for Muhammad. Touchdown by Anthony Saylor on his 1 carry. Moma, 63 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pretty much locked him down in a really good way here. Only 1 sack given up by them. Only 3 TFLs. They do have 2 sacks. Westbrook, then Bernhardt and Horner share 1. 2 interceptions by Little. And then the fumble recovery is Giuliano has that fumble recovery for a touchdown. 3-8 Purdue. The last game of the season. We are 11-0. Let's look at the Heisman watch. And it's rookie Rousseau right now. If we can have a big game with Rousseau and he can pull it out, we'll have ourselves a Heisman Trophy winner to end this season. But it's all through Purdue. It's all about this one, fighting through them. For the top 25, Notre Dame is there at 2. Georgia, Tulane, Michigan, Oregon's in there, Nebraska. For the conference standings, as of right now, we will play Nebraska. Purdue to end the season, they only have 190 overall. Dakota Simonson, who's playing left guard. At quarterback, it is Antoine Winter, 74 overall. Merriweather is not the fastest there. Receiver, Hamilton. And I think, funny part, I'm going to do a Purdue Boilermakers to start the next. Ooh, a left guard. So he's a left guard. He's their best player. I'm going to do a Purdue to start this next. On College Football 26, I think we could do some work against this. Yeah, but marked as we'll start with Purdue. So here we go. Rainy day. Or foggy day. One of the two. For the last game of the season, can we get to 12-0? Can we get there? I think we can. But can Russo have a big game and hold his Heisman Trophy point? That is really the issue. Here we go. Kickoff here. It's going to be kneeled down. They won't take this out because it would be silly. Jaheim Merriweather at halfback is their big weapon on offense. And they need a big weapon because... well, they double team Young. It's going to be a little bit of speed out of this. Winter might be an issue because he is going to be all over the place, I think. Okay, Merriweather again. Doesn't have a lot of yards, but he's going to grind this out. I mean, that actually makes sense to toss it over left side. All right, cover 2. Going there, and that's picked off by Cedric Block. His third interception of the season. We have had nothing but crazy good play from our secondary this season. And that is an easy play. Block with the speed, recovering after being beat off the line. And that's a big one. On a chestnut there. Good fight for the first down, Gallegos. I think this is a zone. Yep, it is. I don't know. Maybe that was a smart play. Maybe it wasn't. I'm gonna switch out of this. I think Lane has some speed that he can win this over the top. He isn't. Chestnut. Mentor navigating through a small crease. I don't know how we found it, but we did. We're so breaking that tackle in the backfield for the first down. The zone. Missed through a pick. Oh. Well, shake it off. Shake it off. It's all right. I ran my own guy. Otherwise, maybe Mentor is gone there. Okay, good first down. I think this is man coverage. It is. Good catch. All right. Good play. Good play. Mentor breaking a tackle inside the 5 to the 1. I mean, there's nowhere to go with that football. Not the greatest play call there, but call a mesh. Maybe a little speed. Whitaker, touchdown. We'll run it. Get the first down, get the touchdown. All right. 7-7. And Young just blasting off the edge, plays the ball. I like it. And again, what a play! Young off the edge, making an insane impact right now. And there's DeBose. It makes him slide in front. just all over. DeBose making him scramble. We have some good pressure. We clean it up with a good play with a man in zone coverage. Hand off to Mentor. I'm not going to be the linebacker there with Mentor. All right, so gut check, maybe Shakir here. Yep. Shakir with a good grab. We're doing some good work on the offense. Besides that one was a pick, I think it was. Otherwise, pretty solid game today. That's not a good one. Outside with a good grab, good catch, and some good blocking for the first down. Oh, are they really doing that? Okay, we should be able to scamper. See what Butcher can do. Nothing. All right, Mentor is going to check back in. Throw it away. Not that I didn't like it, it's just that nothing was there. Throwing him down, throwing him down. What a grab! What a play! Over the middle. I gotta have zones over the middle there. It's good coverage. Wasn't that a high-low zone? That's our first time out, I think. Yes, it is. First time out, we get him a little scramble. Force him. Pressure Hilliard is there and hit him as he threw it. Would have been probably a touchdown. Let's go. I'm going to take a timeout here. That's unfortunate. What a catch. And just like that, 14-10. I think we can have a big play to Whitaker. Oh, so close. We got it. We got the look that we wanted to. We got it again. This time it's actually on target. All right, they're going to go in the half with that. I don't blame them. 17-14. Whitaker, just 2 throws, 1 catch, 84 yards, and a touchdown. It's all because of this damn rain. Been able to do much of what we wanted to do in this game. Russo has a rushing touchdown, and Whitaker has that passing touchdown. We've missed Whitaker a play before, so guess it is what it is. All right, go with Mentor. Good touch to Shakir, and Shakir, big play. Just put him in open space. We haven't really used him as much as we probably should in this dynasty, but he has been a great role player. I'm gonna go with Whitaker here and just Mentor, get first down. Can we get one-on-one coverage here? I think it's going to be one-on-one coverage. Nope. We just had Whitaker just absolutely be destroyed there. Oh, what a insane. Just throw on the ground. Young this time picked the quarterback, and that was the wrong choice. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. That was still a decent play. 3rd and 3. We need a good play here, though. Over the middle. Oh, what a good touch on that. Bad angles by Doucette. Not today. Stood up. Good TFL. And again there, this time it's Francis with the big play. First it back into Tampa 2. Oh my God. The one play. The one freaking play. I still don't like anything downfield there. Okay. Whitaker, good play. Spot wheel for Gallegos. Bro, he was open! It was crazy open, bro. I just have to run again. I don't like anything that I see there. Mentor didn't pick up the one, like the most dangerous guy there. He didn't actually pick him up. Okay, Mentor with a first down. I wasn't sure if that would actually work. Came to an RPO today because they've been mostly covered pretty well. So was that one. Good run by Mentor. Oh, Whitaker just couldn't get off that tackle. Good touchdown to Lane. Chestnut, corner, end zone. All right, 7-point game. This passing game has been pretty efficient even in the rain. What a good blocking straight up the middle. Okay, good tackle. Quintero's there. And there's Young with the sack. Let's go. Coming off not a cover 3 press. I'm gonna lay back and sit with the sticks. And he overthrew it, and block has a pick. Trying to set up some blocking, but overthrew it because the rain maybe went or it just slipped out of his hand. I don't know what it is. He sails it, and we're sailing our way to a victory. Still on the ground. Let's get some running. Jesus, Lane. Little guy has some just straight push himself through. Wow, that good penetration by Short. The defensive tackle position. I'm gonna go for this. Secure there, maybe Mentor out of the backfield. I mean, that is definitely destroying Rousseau. Ooh, is this a man coverage? It's not. Okay, Mentor. Ah, he's short. Check out of this. Butcher is going to get the ball. And Butcher's going to get it in the end zone. Dumps it off. Merriweather. Forced out of bounds. Quick throw left side. We will corral that. They need passing downfield at this point, and they're not doing it. The trip's left. I'm going to go man coverage. We didn't get beat. Got beat there. Ooh, high point of that ball comes up with it. Maribel, though, still. Pressure right up the middle. He's going to throw that away. He is going to throw that away. Going there, touch up, nuke him. He's going to take this to the house. And there it is. Hopefully that injury is not a long one. I don't know who 87 is off the top of my head. I might be secure. Them taking a timeout there. Interesting. Oh, at this point, they don't have enough time. Interesting that they're not just going into this and saying that they're done. Mr. Brickhands. I don't think that was Sanders, though. What a slap away. McLean is over here being amazing as always. Jung, it's underthrown, picked off. Vallejo is down, and we're just going to go down the ground. And we're going to call that a ball game. Let's go. 12-0 on the season. A couple of key players. I need to get a first down, I think, to call it, because I think they have enough. That's going to be it. Stick a fork in them. Stick a fork in this season. We're the #1 team in the nation. And that will be it. What a year. We'll have to see who we're going to be playing in the Big Ten championship. Will it be Nebraska? Will it be Oregon? Could it be someone else? 22 points in the fourth quarter. And we put it on. Let's go. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 75 completion percentage. Russo with a big one. Newcomb, though, with that pick. Whitaker had a couple of key touchdowns, some key passes. We're able to kind of move it around just because the sole fact of the rain. Mentor had a good day today. Let's look through the stats. We'll start with ours. Russo, 22-29, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Rushing, 65 for Mentor, 49 for Russo and a touchdown, and a touchdown also by Butcher off 2 carries and 2 yards. Whitaker, $115 off 3 catches and a touchdown. Shakir was 66. Had a long that pass of 43. We just threw him open. That was a pretty good one. And then Lane had himself a touchdown off 2 catches. Blocking, gave up 1 sack. It was Cornell off the right tackle. Defensively, Marable with 8 total tackles on the day. 3 TFLs by Jung. 1 sack by Jung. 2 interceptions by Block. 1 by Newcomb and a touchdown. And Vallejo had himself 1 as well. Looking at their passing. 15 of 26 in the rain, 205 for Antoine Winter, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. In rushing, Merriweather with 44 yards, followed him up. He had a couple of good scampers, but at the end of the day, I feel like our speed is just better on the field. Galloway with 78 yards and a touchdown. Bentley with 1 catch for 46 yards and a touchdown as well. Blocking, they gave up 1 sack. It's off their right tackle. Defensively, Bibbs with 10 total tackles. TFLs, 5 TFLs. Had 1 sack. Kayak and Peters have the sack there. Interception by Kendricks, throwing it in a dangerous spot. And let's do this. Going to next week, I'm fine with what recruiting that we do have. We spent all of our points. Week 13. And Dante Tubbs. There's as a fullback. I think next year's game fullbacks are also big. Stadium atmosphere, C+, moving up, slowly moving up there. And we will play the Oregon Ducks in the Big Ten Championship. Next episode, we will take on the 11-1 Oregon Ducks, who are 4th. As of right now, if we went into the college playoffs, we would likely, if we lose this game, we would likely change over with Oregon. With this one, we'd be the 6th seed and try to go through the hard ridiculousness of Ole Miss, Tulane, probably Michigan. Well, Michigan and Georgia would be one thing, so that would be one thing. On the flip side, it could be Texas. We have to play Texas, Utah, Notre Dame, all that fun stuff, so it will be a big one there. In the next episode, we will take on Oregon. So thanks for hanging out. Go ahead and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.